Hi, my name is John Holloway, and I'm here with my students here for a yoga class. I've been teaching this type of yoga class for 7 years. It's a gentle Hatha type yoga class, and you go at your own pace, and you want to, this type of class is very good for flexibility, for balance, and for strength. It's not particularly a cardio class, but it's a kind of a gentle Hatha yoga class. And I want to get right in and introduce the members of the class today. This is Pete. He's a friend of mine and a fellow yoga instructor. And today's class will be interesting from the standpoint of having all different levels of students in the class. So if you're watching this video for the first time and you're a beginning yoga person, you'll be able to watch some of the students and pick up how it would be for a beginning person or an intermediate person. And then we also have advanced people like Pete and Ina, who in the back have been taking yoga for a number of years. So anyway, let me go ahead and introduce Pete. And do you have a few words you'd like to say to the people out there?
Yes, I'm pleased to be here tonight. Very happy to help with this yoga class. I've been teaching for about 10 years, and I've taken John's classes. They're wonderful. That's what I have to say.
Thank you. Ina?
I'm Ina Hockett, and I've been taking John's classes for 7 years and have made excellent progress with his classes.
And Olivia?
I'm Olivia Goldberg, and I've taken some of John's classes, and I'm a dance major at CalArts, and I take yoga and dance throughout the year to help with my flexibility. It's a great way.
And finally, Ross?
I'm Ross Goldberg, and I've been taking John's classes over the years at various times, and also various classes, including this one, which is especially, I've learned a lot from him, made great progress, and especially he's helped me in like my side activities such as martial arts, which I do. So yeah, it's a great opportunity to be here, and I'm excited.
Great. Well, we'll get started in just a moment, but I was just going to make another comment about this yoga. Yoga is fantastic if you practice it about 3 times a week. If you go below 3 times a week, you're not going to see progress. But if you stay with it 3 times a week, it can help you so much in your flexibility and allow you to progress if you're doing this for sports, or if you need to have more flexibility as a runner or as a basketball player, or whatever you like to do sport-wise. The yoga will be very beneficial and keep you from getting injured, and also be extremely beneficial for you feeling healthy and your whole health and wellness. So it's a great practice. In this class we also focus in a little bit on deep breathing, on yoga breathing, and so it helps you to really relax. And in today's society we need to have that, and that's why you see so many people getting involved in yoga nowadays. So let's go ahead and get started. The first 15 minutes or so, we're going to be working on just very gentle postures where we're balancing out our spine and just breathing deeply and working on just extending our flexibility. So let's go ahead and lie down on our mats. And for yoga, you want to have some clothes that are very nice and easy to stretch, like some sweatpants or some shorts. And it's shirts that are easy to move with. And you also, I prefer to work out with yoga without my shoes and socks. So I recommend you take off your shoes and socks. Let's go ahead and just bring one knee back. You'll feel a nice stretch through your hamstring. And you'll feel this in your lower back. And we want to start out nice and slowly and hold each posture for about 30 seconds. You can gently close your eyes if you like and just breathe deeply through your nose. As you exhale, exhale through the nose, through the back of the throat. And go ahead and extend that leg and bring the other knee forward. When you're practicing yoga, you want to have a room that's quiet. You can listen to some soft soft music, but you don't want to be hearing a lot of talk, or you want to be able to fully relax. It tends to be better to have a cool room with lights kind of dimmed or no lights at all, just to practice your yoga and really be able to focus on your breathing. If you have any tension or resistance in your face, you want to relax those muscles through the jaw and the face. And go ahead and bring your feet together. Just allow the knees to come down gently. This will stretch the inner thigh. It's a good idea to allow your head to be flat on the floor. You don't want to lift up your head. Just relax those neck muscles. You can also turn your palms up and bring your thumb and index finger together. And now go ahead and turn to one side with your knees flat on the floor, and your shoulders should be also flat on the floor as you tilt your head to the opposite side. You'll feel a nice twist through the lower back. These are great postures for the morning when you get out of bed if you're experiencing a little tightness in your lower back. Some of these postures are very good to allow you to kind of warm up and get ready for your day. And switch sides. Now if you want a little extra bonus from this, you want to go ahead and turn and tilt your hand down on top of your knee, allow your lower back to stretch. You'll feel a little bit more of a pull through the lower back. This kind of accentuates the stretch a little bit more. If you aren't feeling this posture in this position, then go ahead and pull the knee up, and you'll feel a little bit more of a pull through the lower back. Again, try to focus in on keeping your both shoulders flat on the floor. If you're unable to keep both shoulders flat on the floor, it's better to go ahead and ease into this posture. And as you gain more flexibility in your lower back, you'll be able to do that. And let's go ahead and place our feet flat on the floor. And we're going to go up into the bridge. And there's a number of different ways we can do the bridge. We can either go ahead and lift up the hips, leaving the palms open. This is the most relaxing way of doing the bridge. If you want to challenge this posture, you can go ahead and grab your hands together. It's a little bit more challenging. Or you can bring your feet close together and closer to your glutes, and then grab the ankles and really lift up. And then you'll feel this posture, this bridge, not only in the lower back, but also through the quadriceps. And again, try to flatten out the feet. So at first you may notice that your heels are a little bit off the ground, but you'll feel this very well through the quadriceps. So any of those three methods are fine for performing the bridge. Again, if you're a beginner, you may want to stay with an easier form. And if you're more advanced, then you can challenge yourself. And as you're in this bridge, you can squeeze the glutes feel this through the back of the legs and lifting up the hips. And go ahead and gently bring the hips downward. Extend one leg, press the other heel toward the ceiling. Grab your hamstring with your hands. You can also do this using a towel. And you can bring the towel, as Ina's going to demonstrate there, on top of your foot and pull back. And that's all an equally good way of stretching out the hamstring and the calf. But challenge yourself by placing your heel up toward the ceiling. You'll feel a little bit more of the pull through the calf and the hamstring. And go ahead and switch sides. And go ahead and place one foot on top of your hand, and you're going to allow the knee to come down gently. This is an excellent posture for balancing out the spine. Also, you'll feel this posture through the hip and also the quadricep. Now, if you have any knee challenges, you may want to be careful of this posture, not go quite as far down to the floor with your knee. But if your knee is feeling good, you can go all the way down and just allow gravity to kind of take its effect on this posture. And you'll feel this posture very well through those different areas of lower back, hip, and quadricep. You'll also notice that when you first start this posture, your hip may be off the ground a little bit, and as you get better, you'll be able to place both hips flat on the floor. And go ahead and switch sides. Our yoga class today is about an hour, but if you have more time, you can always extend these postures. I always recommend a minimum of 30 seconds, but if you have more time, obviously the more time you can spend in the posture, the better. So if you have enough time to do your yoga class for 2 hours, you can go ahead and spend a minute in each of these postures, and that would make an even better difference in your flexibility. Also, before a yoga class, you don't want to be having a large meal, and you don't want to be drinking too much either. So in my class, it's a gentle yoga class. Ideally, you could have a small glass of water before the class, but you don't want to be getting anything to drink during the class. And doing yoga on an empty stomach is always preferable. And let's go ahead and just extend out the legs, or just kind of relax the neck, the muscles in the neck. There are many muscles in the neck, and so you just want to go ahead and tilt your head side to side. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like to go. Just relaxing those muscles. Good, stop in the center. And place one foot flat on the mat, take the other foot on top of the knee. Now you can either grab your knee and pull back, or you can grab underneath the knee and pull back. Or, if you're advanced and you like to, you can go ahead and take your foot and bring it back to your forehead or behind your head. So just go at your own pace. You kind of cradle the leg, you'll feel a nice pull through the hip and also the glutes and hamstrings. Again, go at your own pace. And go ahead and switch sides. Let's go ahead and grab our feet. Place your elbows into your hamstrings. This is a reverse spider. It's very good for kind of opening up the hips, and you're stretching also your muscles through the inner thigh.